Instrument 5, 7, 6. Vi er snart klar for starteboarding. Venligst forbliv siddende ved gaten og vent på videre instruktioner.
Advise on initial contact you have information November. Banta Airport information November 1735 Zulu, wind 06086, visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 300, ceiling 400 broken temperature -10, dew point -11 QNH 1015, landing runway 04 left, departing runway 04 right, transition level 050, read back call hold short instructions, advise on initial contact you have information November.
Finnair 1576, Helsinki ground. Expect runway 04 right. Edivo 5 Charlie departure. Initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 3705.
Edivo 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 3705. Finnair 1576.
Finnair 1576, feedback correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Finnair 1576.
Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, request taxi to the active.
Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta, Alpha Charlie, Alpha Golf, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Victor Mike, Zulu, Zulu Romeo.
Runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta, Alpha Charlie, Alpha Golf, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Victor Mike, Zulu, Zulu Romeo, Finnair 1 Echo Zulu.
Hello.
Velkommen til flight. Instrument 5, 7, 6. Boarding er nu startet. Venligst tag klart boarding pass og ID. Vi ønsker dig en fin flygtning.
Velkommen ombord på denne flyvning. Venligst pladser din store bagage i bagagehyldene og din mindre bagage under sædet foran dig. Når du har placeret bagagen under sædet, venligst find sædet dit og sæt dig ned. Venligst hold midtgangen klar for de andre passagererne, som border flyet. Dersom du trænger assistance, venligst spørg et crewmedlem. Tusind tak.
Welcome aboard this flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead compartments and keep your smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Once you have stowed your bags, please take your seat and keep the aisle clear for all remaining customers to board. If you need any assistance, please ask a member of the crew. Thank you.
Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Over to Tower 118.85 Finnair 1 Echo Zulu.
Embarco completo. Velkommen ombord på denne flyvningen. Mit navn er Astrid, og jeg er denne flyvningens manager. Vi ønsker at passe på, at flyvningen din er tryg og komfortabel, så dersom det er noget som helst du trænger, venligst spørg. Vi kommer straks til at lukke flyets døre og ønsker derfor, at alle bærbare elektroniske enheder bliver sat i flymodus eller slået af. Venligst pladser større genstander som laptop trygt placeret i bagagehylden. Vi ønsker dig en hyggelig flytur.
Boarding complete. Welcome aboard this flight. My name is Fiona, and I'm today's in-flight manager. We want to make sure your flight is safe and comfortable, so if there is anything you need, please ask. We will shortly be closing the aircraft doors and request that all portable electronic devices...
1576 Helsinki ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved. Face northwest. Finnair 1576.
We wish you a pleasant flight.
Olá, da cabine de comando. Deixe-me pessoalmente recebê-lo a bordo deste voo. Em breve partiremos e deverá ser um voo tranquilo. Vou desligar o sinal de atar os cintos de segurança após a decolagem. No entanto, se eu ligá-lo novamente, por favor, volte ao seu assento e afivele o cinto de segurança. Tem uma ótima equipe cuidando de você na cabine. Se precisar de alguma coisa, pergunte a qualquer membro da tripulação. Obrigado.
Hello from the flight deck, and let me personally welcome you aboard this flight. We will be departing soon, and it should be a smooth flight. I'll be turning off the seatbelt sign after takeoff. However, if I turn it back on again, please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. I have a great team looking after you in the cabin. If you need anything, please ask any one of my crew. Thank you.
back. Due to icing conditions, please stand by forward engine start until push is completed and brakes are set. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Doors to automatic and cross-check.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by forward engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Vi skal nu tage dig igennem sikkerhedsprocedurerne for dette fly. Vi ville sætte pris på din fulde opmærksomhed selv, om du flyver ofte. Et sikkerhedskort er placeret i sæderyggen og oplyser vigtig information specifikt om dette flyet, slik som nødudganger, oxygenmasker, redningsvester og nødlandingsprocedurer. Alle nødudganger er tydeligt mærket og bliver vist frem for dig nu. Gulvlys vil guide dig til en nødudgang. Venligst vær opmærksom på, at din næreste nødudgang kan være bag dig. I en nødsituation lad al bagage ligge igen ombord. Åbning af døre vil automatisk blåse op evakueringssklier. Sko med høje hæler må tages af, da disse kan lage hul i sklien. Sætebæltet festes, justeres og løsnes som dette. Det må være festet til alle tider, da sætebæltelyset er tændt. Vi anbefaler at have sætebæltet festet under hele flyvningen og synligt til alle tider. Hvis kabinluften bliver dårlig, vil oxygenmasker falde automatisk ned oven for sædet. Dersom du bruger mundbind, må dette fjernes før oxygenmasken tages på. Bliv siddende i sædet og dra masken mod dig. Pladser masken over munden og næsen og pust normalt, så justeres masken med strikken bak. Vær opmærksom på, at reservoiret ikke sikkert blåses op. Tag på din egen oxygenmaske, før du hjælper andre. Hvis den tager redningsvesten ud fra festen, træ den over hovedet.
Finnair 29 Victor, Helsinki Grand. Expect runway 04 right. Level 5 Charlie departure. Initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 5523.
Level 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 5523. Finnair 29 Victor.
Finnair 29 Victor, feedback correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Welcome, Finnair 29 Victor.
Finnair 1576, taxi for departure.
Finnair 1576, runway 04 right, taxi via Alpha Delta, Alpha Charlie, Alpha Golf, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Victor Mike, Zulu, Zulu Romeo.
Runway 04 right, taxi via Alpha Delta, Alpha Charlie, Alpha Golf, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Victor Mike, Zulu Romeo, Finnair 1576.
Finnair 29 Victor at gate 30, request pushback.
Finnair 29 Victor, Helsinki Grand, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west. Finnair 29 Victor.
Safety procedures of this aircraft. We would appreciate your full attention even if you are a frequent flyer. A safety card is in your seat pocket and highlights important safety information specific to this aircraft type, such as exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position. All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all luggage on board. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slide. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on. We recommend you keep it fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. If you are wearing a face mask, this should be removed before putting on an oxygen mask. Stay in your seat and pull a mask towards you. Place the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate. Put on your own mask before helping others. If required, remove the life jacket from its container.
Finnair 29 Victor, ready to taxi to the active.
Pass the tapes around your waist, clip the buckle and pull the
Finnair
strap
29
to adjust.
Victor, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Charlie, Alpha Golf, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Victor Mike, Zulu Romeo.
Alright, the taxi to runway 04 right via Alpha Charlie, Alpha Golf, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Victor Mike, Zulu Romeo, Finnair 29 Victor.
Or turned off. Larger devices, including laptops, must be stowed in your luggage for takeoff and landing. If you lose an electronic device within your seat or your device is warm or starts producing smoke, please alert a crew member. Please ensure that your seat is upright, your tray table is stowed, and all luggage is stowed under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. Smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. If you have any questions, please ask a crew member. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a great flight.
Finnair 29 Victor, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Finnair 29 Victor.
Finnair 29 Victor, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Finnair 29 Victor.
Finnair 29 Victor, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Finnair 29 Victor.
Finnair 29 Victor, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Finnair 29 Victor.
Vi kommer til at dimme kabinlyset. Venligst brug knappen i sæteområdet, om du trænger mere lys.
We will be dimming the cabin light. Please use the button in your seat area if you require additional light.
Finnair 1576, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Contact Tower 118.85, Finnair 1576. Finnair 1576, holding short, runway 04 right.
Finnair 1576 Helsinki Tower, wind 060 at 6, runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff, Finnair 1576.
80 knots. E-1.
Finnair 29 Victor, ready to go. Runway 04 right. Finnair 29 Victor, runway 04 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait, runway 04 right, Finnair 29 Victor. Finnair 29 Victor, Helsinki Tower, wind 060 at 6, runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff, Finnair 29 Victor. Finnair 1576 research transponder, Squawk 3705.
Squawk 3705, Finnair 1576.
Sætebælte må blive festet, når sætebæltelyset bliver slået på. Venligst vær forsigtig, når du åbner bagagehyldene. Dette grundet genstander kan have flyttet til og kan risikere, at noget falder ud. Dersom det er noget, vi kan gøre for at få flyvningen din mere komfortabel, venligst spørg et medlem af flybesætningen.
Finnair 1576, contact Helsinki radar 129.85.
Contact Helsinki radar 129.85, Finnair 1576. Helsinki radar, Finnair 1576, 1,800 feet.
Finnair 1576, Helsinki radar, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, Finnair 1576.
Helsinki radar, Finnair 29 Victor, 1,600 feet. Finnair 29 Victor, Helsinki radar, identified, climb to flight level 190. Climb to flight level 190, Finnair 29 Victor. Finnair 29 Victor, contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Center on 121.3, Finnair 29 Victor, bye-bye. advised, information Oscar now current, QNH1015. Helsinki radar, Finnair 1339, good evening, 1,600 feet. Finnair 1339, Helsinki radar, identified, climb to flight level 180. Climb to flight level 180, Finnair 1339. Finnair 1576, contact Helsinki control 121.3.
Center on 121.3, Finnair 1576. Helsinki control, Finnair 1576, good evening, through flight level 143 for flight level 170.
Finnair 1576, Helsinki control, radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Finnair 1576.
Helsinki control, Finnair 1339, through flight level 159 for flight level 180. Finnair 1339, Helsinki control, identified, climb to flight level 360. Climb to flight level 360, Finnair 1339. Finnair 1 Alpha, descend to 2,300 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend to 2,300 feet, QNH 1015, Finnair 1 Alpha.
Preval 1749, Helsinki Control. Expect Zeta 5M, runway 01 right.
Expect Zeta 5M, runway 01 right, Preval 1749.
Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, Helsinki Control. Expect Civic 5 Charlie, runway 12.
Expect Civic 5 Charlie, runway 12, Finnair 1 Echo Zulu.
Vi starter nu med vores midtflyvningsservering. Vi har et flot valg mellem drikke og snacks tilgængelige. Tag en tit på menukortet for dagens alternativer.
We are now starting our in-flight bar service. We have a range of drinks and snacks available. Take a look at your menu card for today's options.
Finnair 1 Alpha, contact Helsinki Radar 119.1.
Contact Helsinki Radar 119.1, Finnair 1 Alpha.
Helsinki Control, Finnair 9, Echo Lima, crossing flight level 071 for flight level 100 direct HK 416.
Finnair 9, Echo Lima, Helsinki Control. Identified. Climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Finnair 9, Echo Lima.
Preval 1749, CF5M, runway 01 right. Report ready for descent.
Zeta 5M, runway 01 right, ready for descent. Preval 1749.
Preval 1749, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend to 4,000 feet with Val 1749.
Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, Suvet 5 Charlie, runway 12, report ready for descent.
Suvet 5 Charlie, runway 12, ready for descent. Finnair 1 Echo Zulu.
Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Finnair 1 Echo Zulu.
Val 1749, contact Sweden Control 118.0, have a good evening.
Centrum 118.0, Val 1749, bye-bye.
Helsinki Control, Finnair 18 November, passing flight level 160 for flight level 190. Finnair 18 November, Helsinki Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 380. Climb to flight level 380, Finnair 18 November. Finnair 9 Lima Kilo, descend to 2,300 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend to 2,300 feet, QNH 1015, Finnair 9 Lima Kilo.
Finnair 9 Lima Kilo, contact Helsinki Radar 119.1.
Contact Helsinki Radar 119.1, Finnair 9 Lima Kilo.
Helsinki Control, Finnair 3 Echo Hotel, through flight level 071 for flight level 100. Finnair 3 Echo Hotel, Helsinki Control, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 180. Climb to flight level 180, Finnair 3 Echo Hotel. Helsinki Control, Finnair 5 Yankee, through 2,000 feet for 5,000 feet. Finnair 5 Yankee, Helsinki Control, radar contact, continue climb to 5,000 feet, QNH 1015. Continue climb to 5,000 feet, QNH 1015, Finnair 5 Yankee. Helsinki Control, Finnair 1336, descending via Devon 5 Bravo, flight level 228. Finnair 1336, Helsinki Control, identified. Finnair 1 Echo Zulu, contact Helsinki Control 123.85.
Contact Helsinki Control 123.85, Finnair 1 Echo Zulu. Have a good evening.
Finnair 29 Victor, Helsinki Control. Expect runway 3 Charlie, runway 21. Expect runway 3 Charlie, runway 21, Finnair 29 Victor. Finnair 1576, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Center on 118.0 Finnair 1576. Sweden Control, Finnair 1576, flight level 340.
Finnair 1576, Sweden Control, radar contact.
Hello, this is the captain.
Hello, Captain, it's Mia. Just checking everything is okay?
Scandinavian 1430, Sweden Control. Expect nearly 3M with vanilla transition, runway 01 right.
Expect nearly 310 with vanilla transition, runway 01 right, Scandinavian 1430.
Vi starter nu med tax-free.
Scandinavian 1430, Nille 3M with a null transition, runway 01 right, report ready for descent.
For OC udvalget af gaver, klokker, parfumer og mere. Om du ønsker mere information om produkterne
Scandinavian 1430, descend to flight level 150.
Starting our duty-free service. Take full advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings. Take a look at your in-flight magazine to discover our range of gifts, watches, fragrances, and more. If you would like any further information about our products, please just ask.
Sweden Control, Finnair 1339, flight level 359er. French Post 4315, Sweden Control, expected V3 Alpha, runway 04 left. Expected V3 Alpha, runway 04 left, French Post 4315. Finnair 1339, Sweden Control, radar contact. KLM 43 X-ray, Sweden Control, expect Delta 8M, runway 01 right. Expect Delta 8M, runway 01 right, KLM 43 X-ray. KLM 43 X-ray, Delta 8M, runway 01 right, report ready for descent. Delta 8M, runway 01 right, ready for descent, KLM 43 X-ray. KLM 43 X-ray, descend to flight level 110. Descend to flight level 110, KLM 43 X-ray. Brabants 263 per power, contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Contact Helsinki Control 121.3 Brabants 263 per power, have a good afternoon. With a 1 Whiskey Delta, Sweden Control, expect Delta 5 Tango, runway 29er. Expect Delta 5 Tango, runway 29er, with a 1 Whiskey Delta. Magic Sun 355, Sweden Control, expect Delta 5 Tango, runway 29er. Expect Delta 5 Tango, runway 29er, Magic Sun 355. French Post 4315, Tiptree Alpha, runway 04 left, report ready for descent. Tiptree Alpha, runway 04 left, ready for descent, French Post 4315. French Post 4315, descent to 8,000 feet, QNH 1005. Descent to 8,000 feet, French Post 4315. Scandinavian 1470, contact Polaris Control 118.55. Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Scandinavian 1470, bye-bye. Magic Sun 355, Ogda 5 Tango, runway 29er, report ready for descent. Ogda 5 Tango, runway 29er, ready for descent, Magic Sun 355. Magic Sun 355, descent to flight level 210. Descent to flight level 210, Magic Sun 355.
Sweden Control, with a 5 Alpha Mike, good afternoon, flight level 358.
With 085 Alpha Mike, Sweden Control, radar contact. Magic's on 355, contact Warsaw Control 127.45. Center on 127.45, Magic's on 355, have a good afternoon. With a 1 Whiskey Delta, Ogda 5 Tango, runway 29er, report ready for descent. Ogda 5 Tango, runway 29er, ready for descent, with a 1 Whiskey Delta. With a 1 Whiskey Delta, descend to flight level 180. Descend to flight level 180 with a 1 Whiskey Delta. Spinica 74 Tango, Sweden Control, expect Alto 8M, runway 01 right. Expect Alto 8M, runway 01 right, Spinica 74 Tango. Red nose 4168, contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Contact Stockholm approach 126.655, red nose 4168. With a 1 Whiskey Delta, contact Warsaw Control 127.45, have a good afternoon. Center on 127.45 with a 1 Whiskey Delta. Spinica 74 Tango, Alto 8M, runway 01 right, report ready for descent. Alto 8M, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Spinica 74 Tango. Spinica 74 Tango, descend to flight level 110. Descend to flight level 110, Spinica 74 Tango. Speedbird 881, contact Bremen radar 125.8, bye-bye. Center on 125.8, Speedbird 881. Red nose 4458, Sweden Control, expect Alto 8M, runway 01 right. Expect Alto 8M, runway 01 right, red nose 4458. Red nose 4458, Alto 8M, runway 01 right, report ready for descent. Alto 8M, runway 01 right, ready for descent, red nose 4458. Red nose 4458, descend to flight level 110. Descend to flight level 110, red nose 4458. With a 159Q NH1012, expect the localizer runway 08.
QNH1012, expect the localizer runway 08 with a 159.
Finnair 1576, Sweden Control, expect to Sever 4 Lemur, runway 01 left. Finnair 1576, Sweden Control, expect to Sever 4 Lemur, runway 01 left.
Expect to Seba 4 Lima, runway 01 left, Finnair 1576.
Sweden Control, Finnair 18 November, flight level 380. Finnair 18 November, Sweden Control identified. Finnair 1576 is Sever 4 Lemur, runway 01 left. Report ready for descent.
Sever 4 Lima, runway 01 left, ready for descent. Finnair 1576.
Finnair 1576, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Finnair 1576.
Lot 6 Kilo Charlie, contact Bremen radar 125.8 bye-bye.
Central 125.8 Lot 6 Kilo Charlie, have a good afternoon.
Scandinavian 1430, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
Contact Stockholm approach 126.655, Scandinavian 1430.
Olá novamente,
French Press 4315, contact Castrop approach 124.98. Contact Castrop approach 124.98, French Press 4315.
Para agradecer por voar conosco hoje.
Rhino 16 prepare X-ray, Sweden Control, expect August 2 Tango, runway 36.
Expect August 2 Tango, runway 36, Rhino 16 prepare X-ray.
Thank you for flying with us today.
Speedbird 80 Whiskey, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good afternoon.
Central 119.43, Speedbird 80 Whiskey.
KLM 43 X-ray, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, KLM 43 X-ray.
Ryanair 16 prepare X-ray, contact Vilnius Control 132.275 bye-bye.
Central 132.275, Ryanair 16 prepare X-ray.
KLM 43 X-ray, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
Contact Stockholm approach 126.655, KLM 43 X-ray.
Wizard 159, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012, Wizard 159.
Spinnaker India X-ray, Sweden Control, identified. Finnair 2 Kilo Echo, Sweden Control, expected M5 Bravo, runway 04 left.
Expected M5 Bravo, runway 04 left, Finnair 2 Kilo Echo.
Scandinavian 071, Sweden Control, expect VACA 1M, runway 01 right.
Expect VACA 1M, runway 01 right, Scandinavian 071.
Med at tjekke sæteområdet dit etter søppel og give det til en flyvertænde. Vær opmærksom på, at toilettene er nu utilgængelige.
The captain has now turned on the fasten seatbelt sign in preparation for our arrival. Please return to your seat. Put your seat back in the upright position and fasten your seatbelt. Please ensure your baggage is stowed safely, including laptops. Please help us by checking your seat area for any trash and handing it to a member
Sweden
of the
Control,
crew.
Finnair Kilo Hotel, good evening, flight level 390.
Wizard 159, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Wizard 159.
Finnair Kilo Hotel, Sweden Control, identified. Finnair 1576, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Finnair 1576. Have a good evening. Polaris Control, Finnair 1576, descending via Seba 4 Lima, flight level 182.
Finnair 1576, Polaris Control, identified. Finnair 1576, contact Oslo approach 118.48.
Contact Oslo approach 118.48, Finnair 1576. Oslo approach, Finnair 1576. Good evening, flight level 165 with the numbers.
Finnair 1576, Oslo approach, QNH 101 to expect the ILS runway 01 left with the instruction session.
QNH 101, to expect the ILS runway 01 left with the in-sub transition. Finnair 1576.
Swiss 2 Tango Mike, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1012, Swiss 2 Tango Mike.
Scandinavian 1470, contact Gardaman Tower 120.105.
Contact Tower 120.105, Scandinavian 1470, bye-bye.
Swiss 2 Tango Mike, cleared direct Valpo, cross Valpo or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 right.
Cleared direct Valpo, cross Valpo at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 right, Swiss 2 Tango Mike.
1576, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 101, 2 Finner 1576.
Finner 1576, clear direct and south, crossing south at above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 left.
Clear direct and south, cross and south at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 left Finner 1576.
Vi kommer til at dimme kabinlyset. Venligst brug knappen i sæteområdet, om du trænger mere lys.
We will be dimming the cabin lights. Please use the button in your seat area if you require additional light. Thank you.
Normal.
Finner 1576, contact Garden Tower 118.305.
Contact Tower 118.305 Finner 1576, bye-bye. Gardermoen Tower, Finner 1576, ILS runway 01 left.
Finner 1576, Gardermoen Tower, wind 065 at 4 runway 01 left, clear to land.
Runway 01 left, clear to land, Finner 1576.
Scandinavian 886, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Scandinavian 886.
Nordic 278, ready for departure. Runway 01 left.
Nordic 278, Gardermoen Tower, wind 065 at 4, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff. Nordic 278.
Quality for Sierra Lima, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, quality for Sierra Lima.
Scandinavian 886, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Scandinavian 886.
Quality for Sierra Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, quality for Sierra Lima.
Scandinavian 886, ready to go. Runway 01 left.
Scandinavian 886, hold short of 01 left.
Affirm, hold short of 01 left for traffic. Scandinavian 886.
Quality for Sierra Lima, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, quality for Sierra Lima.
Nordic 382, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Nordic 382.
Scandinavian 223, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Scandinavian 223.
UPS 285 heavy, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position UPS 285 heavy.
All aircraft be advised, information whiskey now current, QNH 1013. Nordic 278, contact Oslo departure 120.455.
Contact Oslo departure 120.455, Nordic 278.
Scandinavian 886, runway 01 left, line up and wait.
Runway 01 left, line up and wait, Scandinavian 886.
Auto brake.
Quality 4 Sierra Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, quality 4 Sierra Lima.
Nordic 382, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Nordic 382.
Scandinavian 223, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Scandinavian 223.
Finnair 1576, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Finnair 1576.
Finnair 1576, contact ground 121.605.
Ground 121.605, Finnair 1576. Finnair 1576, request taxi to assigned gate.
Finnair 1576, gate 81 taxi via Mike, Papa, Zulu, Romeo 1 Romeo.
Gate 81 via Mike, Papa, Zulu, Romeo 1 Romeo, Finnair 1576.
Wager 157, ready to taxi to the active.
Wager 157, runway 01 left, taxi via November, Alpha 1.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 01 left via November, Alpha 1 Wager 157.
You may now make and receive calls.
Danish 576, continue taxi.
Please ensure you
Continue
have all
taxi,
your
Danish
personal
576.
documents with you before leaving the aircraft. Take care when
Danish
opening the overhead
576, contact Gardermoen Tower 118.305, have a good evening.
not permitted
Over to Tower 118.305, Danish 576, have a good
On
evening.
behalf of the captain and his crew,
Nordic 68 Lima, continue taxi.
It's been a pleasure looking after
Continue
you today.
taxi, Nordic
And we
68
look
Lima.
forward to welcoming you back on board in the near future. If you need any assistance after leaving the aircraft, our ground team will be happy to help. Thank you.
Normal.
Nordic 68 Lima, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Nordic 68 Lima.
Normal.
Wider 157, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Wider 157.
Nordic 68 Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Nordic 68 Lima.
Nordic 68 Lima, contact Garderman Tower 118.305.
Contact Tower 118.305, Nordic 68 Lima, bye bye.
Wider 157, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Wider 157.
Wider 157, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Wider 157.
Doors to manual and cross-check.
Døren er nu åben, og du kan nu gå af flyet, og igen, tak for at du flyder med os.
The door is now open and you can now disembark the aircraft. Once again, thank you for flying with us.
Wider 157, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Wider 157.
Wider 157, contact Garderman Tower 118.305, have a good evening.
Over to Tower 118.305, Wider 157, have a good evening.